In this video, we are going to learn about drawing the human figure. I'm sure many of you recognize this image. It is Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. It was a reflection on the human proportion and mathematics, and the human proportion is what we are mainly going to be concerned with today. You can see by this diagram that our proportions change as we grow. There are many different systems that people have come up with to calculate the human proportions. The one we are going to be using is the idealistic one, second from the left. Here is our ideal man. Notice how he is divided perfectly 8 times. Each of these 8 measurements is the height of his head, with strategic points like nipples, navel, crotch and knees falling on exact divisions. What you will need for this exercise is an A4 piece of paper, a 30 centimeter ruler, a sharp drawing pencil, and an eraser. Step 1. Draw a vertical line down the center of your paper. This is most accurately achieved by first measuring halfway across the piece of paper, 10.5 centimeters at the top and the bottom, and then joining these 2 marks. Step 2. Draw your 8 horizontal divisions. Now it's not always easy to draw exact horizontal lines. So, first measure 3 centimeter marks down the left hand side and then the right hand side of your piece of paper, and then join the corresponding marks. Step 3. Number your divisions. Not the top one, but the next one, starting with 1 and ending at 8. Step 4. Draw an oval shape representing the head in division 1. This oval should be about 2 centimeters wide. Step 5. Draw a circle in division 4 representing the pelvic bone. The circle should of course be 3 centimeters wide. Step 6. Draw 2 small circles at the bottom of division 4 representing the hip joints. Checking our progress against the anatomically correct skeleton, we can see how our simplified diagram represents the actual bones. Step 7. Join the 2 round shapes with a vertical line representing the spine. Step 8. Draw 2 ovals in the lower half of division 6 representing the knees. Join these to the hip joints with a curved line outside of hip to inside of knee. Step 9. Draw 2 small triangles representing the feet at the bottom of division 8 and join these to the knees with curved lines. Again, we check our basic diagram against the anatomically correct skeleton, making sense of what we have drawn. Step 10. Draw 2 small circles halfway up division 2. These represent the shoulders, and join them with a curved line. Step 11. Draw a large oval from shoulders to pelvis. Then cut this oval off halfway of division 3, and we have the rib cage. Comparing again to the anatomically correct skeleton, we can make sense of our diagram. Step 12. Draw 2 small circles on either side of the body, one at the bottom of division 3 and one at the top of division 5. These represent the elbow and wrist joints. Now join these with straight lines representing the arm bones. Step 13. Draw the hands. The fingers should reach almost to the bottom of division 5. With this, we have completed our basic schematic of the human skeleton in the correct proportions. Now let's give our skeleton some flesh. First, the face, which you know how to do already from last week's lesson, with ears and hair. Next, we draw the neck and shoulders. Remember our ideal man with his nipples and navel at exact divisions. We add these to our schematic to help us position the muscles. Pectoral muscles, biceps and triceps, then the forearms. Notice how they taper gently into the wrists. Lateral muscles and hips, flowing into the thighs and back up to the crotch. Then the calf muscles, also tapering gently into the ankles. We add the ankle knuckles and feet details. Don't worry, you can draw shoes. Now you can erase the skeleton and clean up the outlines. And give your figure some clothes. Underpants first, of course. Superheroes always wear their underpants on the outside. And boots. Superhero insignia. And the utility belt with art supplies, of course. And we have the amazing art teacher.